All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and love, salutations to you, hopefully elect out there, brother Azariah here, and the brother, the head of the camp, down here in Pittsburgh, the brother Ariala sent me this link to the elder Aram Lob's video here. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite analyzed, and not the water for that, brother. I was looking into this other video where this so-called Jew, this damn gutter rat, was on there trying to debunk the Hebrew Israelites, their usual bull crap. And I'm gonna probably, Lord willing, make a video on that next. But I looked at the name. I've been getting deep into looking stuff up and learning about the Hebrew lately, and I was looking at the word Edomite here, and that's this word here, Edomite. It's Adamai Yah or Adamai, because the Yah at the end goes away. So it's Adamai, right? And so I just wanted to go into that, Salakia. Now when you go into Adamai here, it tells you that it means Edom. It says that it goes back to the word Edom. Adam or Adamah, Now, there are other concordances that you can use, Now, when you look at the spelling here, we don't really go into these vowel points, but this just shows you the wickedness of Esau and how he tried to hide who he was and how he tried to make it where he wouldn't be hated by the people and things of that nature. Now, if you see the vowel points here, there's these little two dots and they got a line and they got the little dot up here and they got a dot right here, right? So when you look at this word right here, right? This is Adamaya, or Adamai. So how come Adamai here is spelled right? It says Adamai, man of Adar, a pass or fortified place in Naphtali. From what? Let's see the origin of it, which I think I already got it pulled up. From origin 0127, ground or land. Adama, which this is the word that should be there when it says Adam. It should be Adama. From the dust he made man. So if we know anything about the way people were named, they were named based off of things that pertain to them, like when Judah was born, she says she praises the Lord for him, thus his name being Yahweh, Yahweh praise. You see, Adam was made from the ground, so it only makes sense that he will be called after the ground, Adama, ground or land. See? So how come this word here, which is basically spelled the same except for the heathen's vowel points, goes back and says a man of Adar? See, that's confusing. That's confusion. And Most High is not the author of confusion. Adamaya. But the rabbit hole gets deeper, right? So when you go here, this is Adamai, Adamaya. You see? Now it goes back to supposedly Edom. Now when you look up the word, let's see here. All right, so when you go into the word Adamaya for Edomite, look at the vowel points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This doesn't even look like the word for Adamai in the blue letter here. See? Look at the vowel points on Adamai here, which they say means Edomite. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, And look at the word here for Edomite. Look at all those vowel points. Where's this at in this particular version of the word? You see how Esau is slick? How the serpent is the most subtle, See if I can just find that. Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field, which the Lord Yahweh had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, hath the Most High said, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And this is how sneaky and cunning and conniving the so-called white man is. The serpent. That's what he represents. Esau is that great red dragon, the serpent, the devil. That's who he's after. That's who he represents. That's who he is. You see? Adamai, or Adamaya, Edomite. But why does it also say Syria? You see? Now, And then, like I said, when you look here for Edomite, the vowel points are different. The letters are the same, but the vowel points are different. You know, they're messing their own stuff up. And then when you click on the root word for this, it says Edom, red. Wam, red, Edom. You see? Now, when you go here and you see my, pretty much the same word. The vowel points are a little different. These vowel points are closer to this. Line. Line. See? Now they changed this, and they don't put the dot over it. But this has the dot over it again. Boom. This is closer to the word for Adamai, which is a man of Adar, which goes to the root of 0127. Ground, land, and I believe I found another place where it goes back. And of course, they try to bring it back to be red and be ready, all this other type of stuff. Which Adam, you know. But let's go here. So Edom, Adamai. Now, oh yeah, that's what it was. So when you look down here, it says variant spellings for this word, Adamaya, Strong's and Jacinius, Adawamai, Adawamai. So when you look up this word Adawamai, let me just copy it again in case I don't have it. Yeah, here Adawamai, you get Aram. Oh, well, not Ada, Salakia. That's Ara. This is Ada. So let me go to that. Salakia. So let's Edom red. Let's just pull this up. Adawam. Clerical error for Adawamai, H130. Yeah, that's where it is. So it's a clerical error for Adamai. See? So in this particular case, Adamai could also be Aramai, Arawamai, Arawamai, which means Aramite, Syrian, and then it also says Edomite here. But it's a clerical error, you see? It's a clerical error. These words are so close together, the Ra and Da. Even I made the mistake while reading it here for a second, or I got a little confused because you see right here, Da and Ra are very similar, you know? And so that's the point, you know? And also that's why I was going back to when you see these words are very close, except for the little vowel points that the heathens put in there. They're basically the same word. Not this one, but this one. Adamaya, Edomite, Adamai, or a man of Adar, you know? So why are they so close? You know, and one of them goes back to one type of definition. This one goes back to 0123, which means red. And this one, which is the definition as a man of Adar, goes back to ground, land, you know? So just to show you that Esau has jumbled everything up. He has hidden the truth. He's not going to show you the truth. Of course, he's going to put in there to not hate an Edomite, but the rest of the scriptures tell you that the Lord hates Esau. You see, the Lord abhors Esau. We're supposed to avoid Esau. There's nothing wrong with avoiding Esau. That clerical error, as it says here, is for a Syrian. See, Syrian, and it says only one time, but no, it's more than one time. Clerical error. You know, of course, they're not going to show you the truth. They're not going to show you the truth. But the scriptures tell you, look, man, let's just read it. Which I think this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Yeah. Sirach 12 and 10. Ecclesiastes or Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so of his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, hi, you're my brother. I love you in Christ, brother. No, it's not your brother. Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. You're going to see him for what he really is. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee. That means to avoid him. Set him not by thee. Don't have him all close to you. Avoid that nigga. Don't set him next to you, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither sit him at thy right hand. That sounds like avoiding somebody to me. Oh yeah, hey Billy. All right, now I'm gonna go about my business now. You take your ass over there somewhere, Billy. Set him not at thy right hand. You see? Set him not by thee, neither let him sit at thy right hand. Avoid that nigga. That original nigga. Because Esau is a nigga. He want to overthrow you and kill you, man. Sit him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. All the time they want to take your place, the backstab. That's Esau. He want to stab your ass in the back, man. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So you is supposed to avoid this dude. This is your enemy, man. And let's just prove that. So not only with the clerical errors, but the rest of the scriptures show you, the rest of the scriptures show you that this is your enemy. You see? So if we looking at the scriptures as a whole, with the Apocrypha was taken out by the Council of Nicaea, you see, Deuteronomy 28 and 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. So your enemies are the ones who you were sold to. You were sold to them for slaves. Never trust thine enemy. See, so who is your enemy? The people you were sold to. Who was we sold to? Joel 3 and 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians. The Edomites, the so-called white man, the Grecians, the Greeks, Alexander the Greek, that ye might remove them far from their border. We were sold unto the Grecians. So if it said we will be sold unto our enemies, and we were sold unto the Grecians, those are our enemies. Okay? So when it says you shall not abhor the enemy, what does the scripture say? The scripture say, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand. That sounds like avoiding to me. Don't even put him by you. That means you avoid that nigga. See? So when they try to put the little slick stuff in there, oh, thou shalt not abhor Edomite, you should see past this. Not only do they have all these weird ass different definitions and little dots to try to variate little by little, and they don't even line up all the way when you go to their different resources. The word Edomite here and the way they got the vowel points don't even match up with what's supposed to be an Edomite over here. Look at the vowel points. They don't match up. Like I said, this is closer to Adamai. Except for they look, and it just, the vowel points are just here to throw you off, man. See? Adamai. This one means Edomai. Come on, man. And then the vowel points they're supposed to make this turn into an E sound don't even match up over here. How? House way. So that now there's more than one way to make it say E. And then when you look down here, it's completely different. Look at the vowel points here. And then look at the ones up here. How are these the same thing? See, they don't look the same to me. They don't look the same. See if I can copy this. See if I can copy this real quick. Because I don't really get down with, I don't really get down with these vowel points. Don't really get down with the vowel points. We tend to take the vowel points off and not really pay them any mind. But I'm just curious, with these particular vowel points, how this is pronounced. But I'm not seeing very much on it. I might go here. And this I use studylight.com sometimes in addition to using the blue letter, because it has the little keyboard here. So if you're looking up a direct word, Salakia. Let me original language tools. Let me go to Greek. Let me go to Hebrew, Salakia. Now when you're looking up Hebrew here, you see, you can click on this icon. If you're on the phone, and you want to do this, I think you click go to desktop site. You know how you can change between the mobile site and the desktop site, studylight.org, and then you go to the lexicons. Anyway, Salakia, let me delete this. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in with the little vowel points and see what I can pull up here. Now the vowel points for I. Let me just verify. The vowel points for alap or aleph, as they like to call it, with the 2 dots in the line. When you go here to these different words with the same 2 dots in the line, it's pronounced ah, abaga, abaktha, or abagatha, abagatha. So it's not even pronounced e, it's pronounced ah, even according to their little dumbass vowel points. Even according to their own vowel points, this is not pronounced e. Every one of these words has an a in front of it. Ah, ab, ab. Ab. Even according to their own stuff. See? Esau is not going to show you the truth. See? I don't see e. Adonai. See? Hey, man, it's plain. Even according, now let's just verify. Let's just go back to it. They say it's Edomite here, but this particular vowel point under the alap means ah. It means a sound. A sound. Even according to their own stuff, man. A sound. All of these, I don't see no e's. Do you see e's? Let's just skip to page 7. I still don't see no e's. Amarya, Amariah. I'm not seeing no e's. You see? Hey, this is why it's important to get into the Hebrew. Now we're getting into some M's now. Let me just go back. But yeah, Asher. I'm not seeing no e's. So, hey, hopefully this lesson was edifying. That word there is not Edomite. That should prove it right there. But, hey, that's for anybody who's still on the fence about it, about not abhorring the Edomite. Well, hopefully you've been edified. You did, even according to these Edomites, these fake Jews vowel points, even this shows you this is not supposed to be E. This is A. Adamai. Adamai. Not Edomai, not Edomi. Even with the vowel points, man. And we don't use them damn wicked ass vowel points. Because they ain't doing nothing but adding. They're not edification, but even according to this, that's why when you go down here, E sound, and let's just get that. E sound is completely different. You see? E, completely different. E dayin. E. L, E. See? Completely different. Our people perish for lack of knowledge, man. Hey, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for the Holy Spirit, man, that leads you and guides you in the right way, man. And hopefully, like I said, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to you, hopefully elect out there, man. And death to these Edomites, man. All right. Shalom.